A business facilitation unit will be officially established in Barbados from the beginning of January next year. This is according to Minister of Industry, International Business, Commerce and Small Business Development Donville Innes, who says the unit will be a part of his ministry. Mr. Innes made the comments as he addressed the launch of the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor Barbados Report for 2012. The event took place at the Cave School of Business.
Its mandate, as outlined by the Minister of Finance in the August budget, will principally be to facilitate better business development in Barbados. Now, WISE will not seek to manage the Town Country Plan Department, Customs, Immigration, or any other government department. We certainly will do our best, working hand in hand with the private sector, to ensure that all departments of government and agencies raise the bar in terms of business facilitation in Barbados. It is long overdue.
This Friday, CBC First Caribbean will open the doors of its newest state-of-the-art branch, built at a cost of $5 million, a stone's throw from its headquarters at Warrens. The new branch, housed in the former Warrens Motors complex, will employ 39 staff and represents the bank's latest investment in its network of branches and instant teller machines across the Caribbean. The Warrens Branch Banking Center will be the bank's flagship branch and the first in the region to use a new design code. It will feature the latest banking has to offer, including several technological innovations. There will also be a self-service area which will be accessible to customers via the main branch entrance, even when the banking hall is closed for the day. The new flagship branch will also feature a drive-through instant teller. Let's take a look now at how stocks traded on some of the regional exchanges. In our central bank feature on growing the economy, the value of the foreign exchange sectors, the focus is on why attracting brand name hotel accommodation to Barbados matters.
For decades, the Caribbean sun-drenched island of Barbados has been seen as an aspirational tourist destination. However, more recently, arrival numbers have fallen as the market welcomed more players, greater stay-at-home promotions, and international recession took hold of fragile world economies. In this program, Growing the Barbadian Economy, we look at how this country is grappling with the need to earn greater foreign exchange in the tourism industry through improving its competitiveness at home and abroad, all aimed at boosting brand Barbados. I'm Shane Seeley. Now, there is a consensus that tourism, the #1 foreign exchange earner, is crucial to Barbados's economic recovery. In this regard, and against the backdrop that governments hardly create foreign exchange, the Barbados private sector has stepped up to the plate. A well-known real estate developer and entrepreneur, Paul Altman, recently joined with other professionals to create a different accent on local tourism offerings. The Lime Grove Lifestyle Center on the popular West Coast is a retail and residential complex designed primarily to attract foreign exchange opportunities for Barbados.
And therefore Lime Grove set out to bring to Barbados a list of experiences. It's food, it's film, it's art, it is international office center, and even it has a residential component. Sort of dimension to having all of these brands and this quality of setting for shopping in Barbados is that it brings to Barbados another level of excitement for visitors to come, because people travel to destinations for a variety of reasons. They never came to Barbados seeing it as a shopping retail destination. For the first time, Barbados is world-class retail as a destination for visitors.
The linkage of creating greater foreign exchange through attracting what is a high-quality visitor is among several solutions now being advanced by the Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences at the UWI Cave Hill, Dr. Justin Robinson.
Four Seasons is one of the leading global brands in the world and on the high end of the scale. And as such, it has the potential to significantly enhance the foreign exchange earning capacity of the Barbados economy, because Four Seasons will come with a level of marketing power that the BTA can't give us, and Sandals also gives us that. And also because it's at the high end of the scale, it's more consistent with the Barbados cost structure.
And although Barbados is still a leader in Caribbean tourism, it has continued to build out its plans and services to attract visitors specifically interested in entertainment, sports, culture, and heritage. Paul Altman too embraces the concept of a high-quality industry, but wants a market shift to new vistas such as Brazil, China, and Russia. And he goes further, calling for initiatives to be led by homegrown entrepreneurs already in the tourism business.
The client you have today is the best client that you will ever have because you have him already. And don't put him in your back pocket and say that you're going looking for another one. You got to make sure that the client, and that goes for the investors that you have already. The investors that we have here who have given so much effort to achieve what we have as a tourism plant, those are the ones that need to be looked after first before we go looking for new ones, because you gotta take care of your own house first.
Immediate past president of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Colin Jordan, believes, however, the local sector could do better financially with additional brand name hotels such as the Four Seasons and Sandals.
We don't want to be overrun by brand names because Barbados has a very desirable and somewhat unique position in that we have quite a number of reasonably good quality smaller properties, and we want to maintain that because we are a small island, quaint, even though we're relatively developed in terms of our infrastructure. We want to maintain that, but a few brands would be good.
Now, the importance of high-end additions to the local tourism plant is indeed a big plus, according to Dr. Robinson, who also sees such developments as consistent with the high standard of living to which Barbadians have become accustomed.
It also fits with other things we are trying to do, such as the Pierhead project, again trying to position Barbados at the high end of the scale. We already have Port St. Charles, Port Ferdinand, high-end villas and so on. So those projects I think are quite important in terms of the Barbados product mix as we seek to compete in this new environment where we are positioning ourselves at the high end of the scale. And we need that kind of foreign investment coming in and foreign exchange-led growth if we are to move forward from this position we're in, which is quite a tight position.
If the eagerness of societal leaders to see a relaunch of tourism is anything to go by, then the national slogan, "Tourism is our business, we all must play a part," will certainly continue to spur development in an industry which clearly is on a new lease of life. I'm Shane Seeley with a special look at growing the Barbados economy, the value of the foreign exchange earning sectors. Please join us next week for another look at one of the programs in our current series. Also, visit our website at www.centralbank.org.bb and follow us on Facebook for further information.